Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show Premium Podcast.
Check, test.
We sound all right? Nick is fielding a new theory that Bob Dylan was the original Zoomer. And he's saying that there's essentially no difference between Kesha and Bob Dylan.
Well, Kesha's not a Zoomer. I don't know any Zoomers.
Kesha's 43 years old.
I know. I don't really know any. Who's like Zoomer? He's like Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish might be a Zoomer. Yeah, why? She's very talented too, but she's not a songwriter. Or I think her brother is her songwriter.
Anyways, who cares?
And I think they fuck. I think that's what I've seen. I remember when you found out. When you were like, oh, I bet she's. You saw her fingers, and you were like,
I said, I bet
fuck.
she's fat, dude. I bet she's fat as shit.
No, you said, I bet she's got a fat pussy.
Yeah, well, I bet the whole thing's fat. It's your hand.
No, you said, I bet you from looking at her fingers that she had a fat pussy and fat titties. But you got mad. You were like, fuck. And I was like, what? You're like, you could just tell from the fingers. It was very funny. Very funny. So we both had weekends away, relaxing R&R weekends. You were upstate. I was out in Long Island. You had a nice time?
Yeah, I guess. It was only one.
You got an Airbnb?
Yeah, I just went out of town for a day. I figure you go out to Long Island all the time. I should leave.
It's quiet out there. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I stay here and I do chores usually.
Oh, it's not fun, dude.
Yeah.
I went to the beach yesterday. It was really nice.
You got your hair cut?
I got my hair cut.
Yeah. I think I'd hurt my back driving.
Yeah. Why, you're shifting too aggressively?
No, just sitting down for 3 hours, sitting in traffic.
That's a new stage of manhood we're at, is getting injured by over 2 hours of driving.
No, I've always had back problems, even when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, it hurt my back pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sitting too long or being hunched over.
It did take me 4 hours to get out there on Friday. It was terrible. I wanted to shoot myself in the head. But otherwise, onwards and upwards. I heard that song "Dick Down in Dallas" for the first time. I suppose it was popular 2 years ago.
It seems like it was a big thing a couple of years ago.
But it was new to me, and I really enjoyed hearing it.
Mm-hmm. You got a haircut?
I got a haircut, and then I heard "Dick Down in Dallas."
Usually you get a haircut and it makes it look like, you took care of yourself.
It was raining today.
Oh, all right.
We got stuck in the rain on the way here. What, you think, what does it look like?
It looks like you got an unhaircut.
I got it on the haircut.
You went in and you were like, make it look like I haven't gotten a haircut in a while.
Well, the very nice gay gentleman that gave me the haircut did say that I had incredible hair. And he's an expert.
Well,
he touches hair all
you
day.
have shitty hair.
No, he said, I love your hair.
They
And
work
it's
for
incredible.
tips.
He doesn't work for tips. He's going to get his tip no matter what.
They always fucking anybody who works for tips is always going to be nice to you.
It's not true.
So I go to a bar and they're like, bro, you're a fucking alcoholic. And I'm like, I know.
You're like,
And I
this
know
guy
they don't mean
is
that.
nice.
I know, yeah, they're just fucking,
No.
they're like, you're way too drunk. I'm like, oh, thank you. I don't know. They just they're just,
Little old me.
yeah.
No, I've had plenty of people in the service sector be very, and you've been there, be very unkind to me. Plenty of occasions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not their fault. I have a terrible personality, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it happens. And like I said before, they always get a bigger tip if they're mean because of some sort of masochism or, yeah, I don't know. I just want to prove to them that they were wrong to be mean to me, so they'll get about 30 to 40% tip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To be like, oh, I guess next time I'll be nice to people.
Yeah.
That guy had a heart of gold.
Yeah. Well, I guess first thing in the news today,
Let's hear it.
Matty Healy drama back. Adam's comments. I don't know if you have Google Alerts set up, but you got to mention in the Hindustan Times this week.
I did see that. I did see that the Google alerts are back.
Yeah, for the Hindustan Times.
Uh-huh.
Now, who is this lady? She's the bad guy from John Wick 4.
She's in John Wick 4, which is putting us in bad standing with Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
which is not where we want the show to be.
Yeah.
And Bad Sandy with who? Lance, what's his name?
He's dead.
The guy from The Wire.
He died.
He's dead?
He died like last month.
Lance Reddick?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's a weird way to find out, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyways, this lady, Rina Sawayama.
Don't even try.
Why? I think I did it.
You did it?
Yeah, Rina Sawayama.
How did you get it first time?
Well, she has a name, and I read it, and then when
Sometimes
we're
it's
sitting
hard.
here, I remembered it, and then I said it.
Well, you're smarter man than I.
That was sort of the process. As I
Sawayama.
read her name, and then it was stored in my memory
How about this?
from yesterday.
Penis Sawayama.
Oh, you gonna call her that?
No, I apologize. I apologize to her for everything I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Not even related to Maddie Healy, just everything I've done.
Well, yeah, she said, I'm sick and tired of these microaggressions.
yeah.
So this song is dedicated to a white man who masturbates to ghetto gaggers and made fun of Asian people on a podcast.
Yeah.
Which, now I'm a little confused as to what the words dedicated to means. Like anytime I read a book as a kid and it said like dedicated to Luis, I assumed that was like
His wife.
his wife or something.
Dead kid.
Yeah, right. But I guess that means some cunt I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
So when you read Gulliver's Travels.
It's dedicated to the guy he hated.
Yeah, right. So I guess
You learn something new from every day.
that's something you can say about that story.
Yeah.
Another thing is if I'm what?
It's just funny the way you said that.
What?
That's something I know. That was funny.
It's something I
It
noticed.
amused me the way you said that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
To dedicate something to.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
funny.
also that she says at the end of the video, or at least where it cuts off what I saw. Also, he owns my masters, and I didn't know what that meant.
It's a music thing. It's not a slave.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought like, wait,
Who owns the slave owner?
yeah, what?
Yeah. Who watches the Watchmen?
What does that? Yeah, what does that mean? I thought she was making it some kind of, involving black people into
No.
the.
But maybe he owns them, like a crucial own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she's on his label or something. Or
Yeah.
was. And then what is the song playing in the background?
Break stuff.
That's break stuff. It's Limp Bizkit.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, she's doing like a cover of Korn.
It's like corn.
No, I think it is.
It sounds like corn.
Or Puddle of Mud.
Yeah, it sounds like shitty early 2000s rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Our favorite genre of music.
I would like to see the whole video.
We can look it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is kind of like a snippet. You may have gotten her out of context in that.
Yeah, well, it's the part at the
Yeah.
end makes it seem like this has nothing to do. This is like a contract dispute. That's now.
Yeah.
There's got to be something else going on because this happened months ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I certainly like that it's back in the news because I saw this. Thank you and a sincere show of gratitude and appreciation to The Independent.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure it was The Independent. It may have been The Guardian.
In the UK. Yeah.
But this is the first time I've seen this controversy covered where they said
The Adam Friedland Show podcast.
the comments Maddie Healy made on the Adam Friedland Show podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, you give up on journalism and then there's a ray of hope.
It might have just been the way it was worded because the Adam Friedland Show is in italics and then it says podcast after. But
No,
that's a step.
No, they fucked it up.
Yeah, that's.
It should be in
I
italics.
know, but prior to this, they'd been writing the podcast, the Adam Friedland Show, which is not the name of the show.
How much more can we take?
I don't know, but I'm hoping that by the time that this finally dies out in the news cycle, they'll
2027.
they'll understand.
Yeah.
I mean, so I hope this gets back to the
Rena.
yeah. And in fact, maybe we can fuel the fire a little bit to help it get back to independent. But I spoke to Matty yesterday, and he said he was. I spoke to Matty yesterday, and he said that he was going to kill her.
I can't believe you would say that.
He'd say. So if you want to, yeah.
But that's a colleague. It's a colleague of his.
So I don't know. Maybe if
You know, the nice thing about this is Nick is learning a lot about pop culture
I am.
from this. You didn't know who Ice Spice was?
Yeah, if there's any culture I'm actually prejudiced towards, it's probably pop
Culture. Yeah,
That's the only
you're
one
racist.
where I'm ignorant and fearful of it.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
hate pop culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you are now. I didn't know who
Yeah.
Rina Sawagama is,
Mm-hmm.
but now I'm interested in hearing some.
Yeah,
of her songs.
you tell me there's a mega famous angry Japanese lady that's calling you out.
Yeah,
I'm like, no problem. And then you're like, well, she was in John Wick 4. And I'm like, there's
God.
4 John Wicks now?
No,
What? How? The world is passing me by.
that's a corner of pop culture you definitely know.
I've not seen 3 or 4.
I saw
Like,
3.
honestly, I
didn't
gotta-
see 4. I didn't see 4.
I watched John Wick 2 and I was like, all right, I got enough of this. We
It a
can
little
just
bit
let
fell
something,
off. I thought 2 was worse than 1.
they can let some things die. I mean, they're fun movies.
I think they've declined, but I don't want to speak to 4. I have not seen 4.
Mm-hmm.
But I am interested in hearing more of her music because
You know who I really liked? That guy that made Blue Ruin and
yeah, those
Green
like
Room?
North Carolina guys.
Jeremy Saulnier.
Yeah,
I don't think they're North Carolina guys, are
I think they are.
they? No.
They're like Southern movies.
For whatever reason, I thought they were in Austin.
Maybe.
Yeah, I have no idea though. Yeah, those 2 guys. We had Jeremy Saulnier and
Yeah,
Macon,
Saulnier. Yeah.
Saulnier and Macon Blair, who plays the lead in Blue
Yeah,
Ruin. But why I like that, you know, he did Blue Ruin, which was great. I mean, that movie's like great, and it's like I'm too dumb to really pinpoint what, you know, departure that movie makes from anything. Like, you know, it's just like where they start the story off, the way it progresses.
Yeah.
It's just great.
It's
you know?
cool.
It feels very conventional and like they followed the rules of how a movie like that should go. But I can't think of another example. Like it's a brand new story.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? AI, that's something AI could never make that movie. Maybe now because it's been made, so AI could do it. But yeah, they didn't make Blue Ruin 2. They made Green Room.
They made Green Room,
Completely different movie.
the punk band that gets entangled with Nazis.
I know, but it still maintains like kind of some spirit of the thing. I don't know what point I'm making. All I'm saying is this.
John Wick 1.
This angry Chinese lady.
Japanese.
Oh yeah, the angry Japanese.
Yeah.
Insofar as this continues to be covered in the news, if you know, I mean, if we can get to the end of this, regardless of what they say, if they're finally calling it the Adam Friedland Show podcast,
Yeah.
rather than the Adam Friedland Show, which is a delightful, inoffensive talk program.
Yeah. If we can keep this going and just get the name right, that's our baseline demand. We don't need apologies from Rena. We don't need apologies from anyone who's pretty much. I mean, it is. There are legal grounds for, you know, for what they've been saying about us.
Defamation.
Yeah.
To sue them?
I mean, I wouldn't, because that's not the kind of guy I am, you know. Especially because of all the anti-Semitic comments. Oh, that's what's in there.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
We're doing a vape unboxing.
Let's see.
That's disgusting, dude.
That's what you're smoking.
Yeah, a little fucking battery.
We have to stop it.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Not even a good battery.
Can I see?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in the wrong way. And then, yeah, there you go. I'm doing
I
it.
really want to talk more about this controversy, but we have to stop.
We gotta
crap.
stop.
Ugh.
That looks like what came out of my ear 2 weeks ago.
This is disgusting, folks. And if kids are watching this at home, I hope they are.
Mm-hmm. Let me see the other one.
There's one over here.
No, the yellow one.
But I want the yellow one.
But let me see it.
Yeah, but I want it before I quit. Just give me one last ride, dude.
Let me see it.
You're gonna
Let me,
break
let go. Let go. We're gonna do
I
something.
just want one last ride, dude.
We're gonna do something for the. I can't do
For
it.
the culture.
It's not. I think that one was just broken.
Maybe. You want to get your tools? Should I get the tools?
I'll get it.
All
Why
right.
don't you talk about this Chinese lady? a little
No,
bit
she's Japanese. Okay, so we're gonna look up. I mean, I don't listen. People have said a lot of the anti-Semitic sentiments that we've been receiving, like, would lend to the stereotype that I would be overly litigious and take action against the people that have been defaming me in public. But I won't be doing that. But I do want to look up what Rina Sawayama's parents do and how rich they are.
My guess,
Yeah.
karate.
That's yeah, well let
Ginsburg, we're missing one of the nibs for the multi-function screwdriver.
well maybe that's the one that's in there.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's looking like she's 32 years old. She was born in Niigata.
Excuse me? Who's got a what?
Why? Because Niigata. She was born in Niigata, Japan, and moved to London when she was 5. Ah. You're fixing it more.
Ow, fuck.
Don't hurt your fingers. After signing with Dirty Hit in 2020, she released Sawayama, her debut studio album, to many positive reviews. On September 16th, 2022, she released Hold the Girl, her second studio album. Let's just see what's in there.
It smells pretty nice.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like kind of a.
Don't put your finger in there though. The amount
It
of
does smell nice.
the amount of nicotine in there, your skin can absorb it and it'll kill you.
Really?
Yeah. If you were to take that cotton thing out and eat it, you'd die.
Really?
Yeah. Probably.
You can overdose on nicotine?
Yeah. But that can be said for any. I mean, if you ate the battery, I'm sure you'd die also.
Yeah. There are a lot of things I guess that could kill you if you.
Yeah. Right.
Her mother is.
So we meet again, Mr. Elfbar.
So she was born in London, or she was raised in Camden, London, North London. Nice area. I've been there. When Sawayama was 10, her father left for Japan and her parents broke up. Oh, her mother is a famous interior decorator. Oh, she looks like a nice lady. Okay, let's see this. Ugh! Look how gross.
Yeah. This shit is really bad. And in fact,
This is good for kids. And if
I've been trying to quit vaping, but I can't get anything that's as satisfying as doing it.
Yeah.
But destroying them might be equally.
Yeah, but you could do that all day long.
Why not?
Because you gotta keep buying them so you can break them.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Oh, her mother has a merit award from the British Institute of Interior Design. It's pretty impressive.
What's that mean?
Kind of like Boy Scouts or something. Okay. So let's see. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. You're modding it out.
Yeah.
You could sell these in like elementary schools and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, That's cool. You know what? And then we give it to kids. Wait, does this have nothing in it, or you filled it back?
Pull it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That hits, dude.
Yeah.
That hits. Can I keep this?
Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Let me take a picture of it.
It looks like her parents aren't that rich. I was gonna get mad, see that Rina Sawagama is her father's the president of, weapons at
The
whatever.
East China Trading Company.
Yeah. At the East Indian Trading Company.
Why would you think her parents are rich?
Wow. But she's got $12 million, Rina does,
From what?
from being famous. I'd never even heard of her. Anyway, so shout out to her. And shout out to the
Let's show people this thing. We made a custom elf bar on the show.
we got a custom elf bar.
So if you like and subscribe to the Adam Friedland Show on YouTube, you can see how to make your own custom elf bars.
Yeah. So we will be putting timestamps in the description, which links to Nick, making these cocksuckers.
It looks cool, dude.
It does look really cool. She's getting dick down in Dallas. I might make one myself. Try it out myself.
Here you go. You need this part.
Thanks, bro.
Where's the... Oh, I threw the other one across the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I tell you, ain't nothing like back pain.
Feels bad.
So, I'll tell you
Tell you.
what causes my issues.
Let's talk about your back.
My
a little bit.
my glutes, my ass gets tight driving. And then it stays tight, and it pulls my
Look, I made this custom.
pelvis under. It imagine if you were trying to touch your asshole to the tip of your penis, whatever that move is,
I do that.
and then it keeps my lower back just stretched all the time. So then
Isn't it stretching good though?
like this morning, I went to go pick up a book, and then my back started spasming, and I couldn't move. So I gotta, especially as you get older, and if you're vaping, you gotta make sure you're rolling out your fucking glutes all the time.
Yeah.
So what I do is I put a baseball on a yoga block, and I just fucking jam it up my ass.
And that's what he's doing right now for our friends on Patreon that are watching.
Oh fuck. Damn.
Can we see the clip? I want to watch that
Yeah,
clip.
play the clip.
Arena. This is Rina Sawagama on speaking about the Adam Friedland show. Kind of talking a little bit out of her.
I'm tired of these microaggressions. So tonight, this goes out to a white man that watches ghetto gathers and most
Cool.
Asian people on a podcast. He also owns like masters. I'm tired of these microaggressions.
And she goes, "That's cool."
So tonight, this goes out to a
Oh, it goes out. It's not dedicated.
This goes out.
and most Asian people on a podcast.
Well, she still is dedicating it. She said this goes out to him.
Yeah, but it's not. I was confused.
She said she didn't say it was dedicated.
She didn't say it was dedicated.
So that was bad journalism.
Yeah.
But Nick is offering a
Oh,
correction.
fuck, dude. That's like right near my asshole. They call these back mice?
Who?
Like chiropractors. Ow.
Mice?
They say back mice is the name.
That's disgusting.
Google it. Google back mice.
Back mice?
That's what I got right now. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, back mice. Symptoms and diagnosis. Back mice are painful lumps of fat, lipomas, that protrude and herniate through the lumbodorsal
Oh, they're fat.
fascia.
I thought back mice was just a general term for.
They're lumps of fat, dude.
No, I thought it was muscle knots. So I do not have back mice, luckily.
You have back mice, dude.
You're a back mouse. You're a little piece of shit fat in somebody's ass. Mouse.
Well, how did I get dragged?
Because you tried to go
Dude,
after
I'm
me.
getting attacked at Glastonbury right now, and you're gonna fucking come at my ass.
Yeah,
like
well,
this.
I'm fucking obviously in a lot of physical pain, and you use that as an opportunity.
I'm in a lot of emotional pain about this. I would have liked to have met Rina Sawagama and maybe been friends with her.
See, what would you talk about? You fantasize about being friends with these celebrities.
I am friends
And
with
it's like-
plenty of celebrities, and they like me.
Yeah, the handful that do. People
What
know
are
who
you
you
talking
are.
about? We see this on the Adam
But
Friedland
you
show.
know, you do that. You're like,
No.
oh, Jessica Chastain would be friends with me.
No, I said that about Scarlett.
And what are you gonna do?
Johansson.
Giggle about two gay men you see while she's like going off about fucking saving the turtles or whatever?
First of all, the
whatever her
giggling about
potlucks
two
are
gay
about.
men was one gay guy. We were in the airport, and he was ordering a donut.
Yeah, you're gonna hang out with Gwyneth Paltrow while she's
Be
saying,
like,
we have to get bikini waxes to Africa. We're gonna stop AIDS by getting rid of pubes in Africa.
She would be.
Whatever her fucking thing is, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I saw these two homos the other day.
No, I would tell Scarlett Johansson one time. Nick and I were at the
No, this is different.
Dunkin' Donuts,
Oh my God, fuck.
and we saw
That's right, but that's it.
a
This is-
fat guy order a dulce de leche.
we're in the sweet spot here, folks. I can
He's like,
feel.
can I get one dulce de
can
leche
feel it.
and one original glaze?
I can feel that loosening up right now. Oh shit, that's so painful.
Oh, it looks good, man. What do you mean Jessica Chastain?
Oh my God, fuck. Fuck, it makes me feel like I'm gonna piss myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe do it for the.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Well, either I do it here or I do it at the fucking gym, and people treat me like a fucking freak when I do this.
You're doing this.
Ow, ow,
for-
wow, 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 wow.
Is that a therapeutic?
Ow, wow, wow. No, I'm making fun of Rena Hasamawai.
Can we listen to that song, her Limp Bizkit
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not reacting to the phone rolling. I'm doing an impression.
of Rina Sawagama?
Ow, 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 ow. Ah, fuck. Oh, let's see.
She said, "This is the song."
Hey, there's a lifesaver down here. Oh, is that the full song? Dude, look how much
Dude,
taller.
her music is just click, click, boom.
Look how much taller in the chair I am now.
Really?
Yeah, just from doing that. This is how my body is supposed to look.
Her music is just click, click, boom, dude.
Yeah.
She just makes click, click, boom for Zoomers.
Yeah, it sounded like a recruitment ad for the Marines.
Yeah, it sounds like "Go Die in Afghanistan," the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What? I can't even hear her singing.
Let me see the video.
This is good. I kind of love her, dude.
That's crazy. My ass is throbbing now.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I kind of love Rina Sawagama, dude.
Why? Because it's an Asian woman? You're just being horny for an Asian woman?
I just think she's cool.
Imagine if she was a 450-pound.
I would like her then too.
Yeah, no,
Yes, I would, dude.
no. If that was like a Brooklyn, like just fat.
goth, like subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Is that how they talk?
Yeah, like a big old girl on OnlyFans.
No, like a real big old Bushwick bruiser.
Oh man,
Just shitty tattoos.
those people hate me.
Yeah, they really do.
Those people fucking hate me.
Yeah. The people that have been in like Bushwick so long that their sweat has stained parts of their body. And where it's like just darker here. It's like darker. Like, you know, on my 600-pound life when they lift the fold and there's that like elephant skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that living in Bushwick so long, you get that.
They're the worst tattoos. They're awful.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
gross. They hate me.
Those people really do hate you.
There were chunky Doc Martens.
Yeah, they hate me more than you do.
Yeah. They hate you more.
Yeah.
But they hate me not even knowing who I am. They just hate me.
Well, that's the same.
Like
for
if I
me.
go in a coffee shop.
I don't know any of those people.
No, but they would hate Nick Mullen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and they would hate Adam Friedland, but
Oh well, my life's half over anyway.
why?
Well, I'm at midlife.
Yeah, so what?
At this point, you're just waiting. You're
what?
halfway through the forest. It
We
doesn't
got a
matter.
long time to wait, bro.
I don't care.
We got a lot of controversies to get into.
There's an inertia to it. I can just now at this point I'm in free fall.
You think so?
Yeah, they can say whatever they want. I got no parachute.
You're like Mad Men. You're like the opening credits.
Yeah. Yeah. I am like the opening credits.
Did they copy that from 9/11?
What's gonna happen in Bushwick?
Something has to happen.
They don't have a plan. I don't understand. Like what's
It's like Portland. It's like Portland. Seriously, it's the same thing.
yeah.
There's no reason. There's no reason.
Yeah. But what's gonna
What are they doing?
What's gonna happen? Like I don't understand. Like I don't like. You just keep doing that
You
forever.
just keep.
And what happens? You just turn 50?
And you have roommates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what?
And you're still doing that.
But then what happened? I don't understand.
It's not like developers are buying it and kicking them out. It's
No.
still shit.
No, it's like
I mean, there are luxury buildings there too, but it's
Yeah.
not like
and the fact that they aren't means
they
that
should.
it's like a designed prison.
It can't. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a gulag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A self-imposed prison
Yeah.
where we've somehow like psyoped just like social detritus.
What's gonna happen? What about the parents?
Yeah.
What about their parents?
Right. I mean, they're probably just
parents are,
going to
like,
die.
not-
They're just going to die.
Their parents are gonna die.
Can you imagine that? Your parents die, and then you're like, oh, well, now I guess there's nowhere for me to go.
Yeah. They
Going-
can't move home.
I'm just going to have to I'm going to have to move from bar to bar in Bushwick,
Yeah.
working job after job there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like they're like poor either. It's just all their money goes to rent.
They're poor. That's poor. Yeah, they have to pay
No, it's not like they're.
$1,400 a month, probably.
Yeah.
To share with 4 other people,
Uh-huh.
which is so much money.
But all of them could move to Louisville and
That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't live in New York.
and have live a middle
It's
class
too
life.
much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have a house.
Right.
Why are they there?
I don't know. It's like they're programmed.
And there are Bushwick kind of people in Louisville. They can find those kind of people there.
Right, yeah, I just don't know why. And then
They can find those kind of people in Cincinnati.
eventually some of them do leave, and then they just do nothing but talk about why they decided to leave.
Where do they go? Upstate? They don't have enough
They
money
used to
for
go
upstate.
they used to go to Austin. Yeah, they can't go upstate anymore.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, all those Hudson towns are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to find something for them.
No, we don't have to do anything. They
No.
hate us.
Well, they hate us, but what if we help them?
No.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah. No,
What
it
about
would
the
be
military.
would be nice if there was a way to like line them all up and have them be one of those Chinese dragons.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say executed at a wall.
No, yeah, no, I would
People's
never.
Revolution.
No, they're the ones that want to do.
They want to do that.
They want
They're
to. To
the
which
ones
I
that
say.
threatened that.
To which I
I
say.
had those people threaten me with that. To which I say, go ahead.
Yeah. To which I say, let me know when it's getting started.
Yeah.
Until then, I'm going to continue to steal.
They are the anime appraiser tweet.
Yeah.
They are.
Mhm.
Still.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie lost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah, and we got nothing out of it.
We got nothing.
They're
And
about
they're
to bring.
still there.
They're about to bring student loan payments back with like interest. And then all they can do about it is go online and be like, well, what about the PPP loans? And
Yeah.
then they get retweeted 100,000 times.
Yeah.
And then lawmakers are like, very good point. Anyways, where's our money?
Yeah.
Good job on the tweet. And now the one thing they have, Twitter, it was taken away from them.
By that guy.
Right, yeah.
What do they have left?
I don't know.
It's so sad.
It's got to really be rough.
What's going on with Maria Hernandez these days?
I'm definitely not fucking.
It's dire.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
situation is dire.
Definitely not 45-year-old project managers from Vice learning how to skateboard, which is what it used to be.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
You remember watching that guy getting better at skating?
There's got to be a guy in Bushwick that's still going out and protesting for George Floyd every day.
Yeah.
Like he thought, because honestly, summer 2020 was really there. Everyone else's, like,
Summer of love.
Bernie 2016.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, hey, maybe we might get health care.
Yeah.
In the middle of the pandemic, when you have, like, oh, we're going to protests and stuff, and we're yelling at the police. It's like maybe this will lead to we're gonna overtake the White House, and then nobody has to work, and we can all just fucking play Switch and get paid the way it's supposed to.
It's like that's what kind of January 6th was.
That's
too.
what happened.
Yeah.
And the CIA was like, no, let's let the other kind of retards do it. So then they're like, oh, well,
Yeah,
actually, that's terrorism and that's bad. So now we're going to,
Yeah.
I guess now we don't have a plan at all. January 6th kind of ended everything.
Yeah, it was a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cop tasered himself in the balls. One lady got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all watched the lady got shot on video.
Yeah. We've all seen that lady get murdered.
That was pretty cool.
Dozens.
Yeah.
They heist her
Mhm.
to protect Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is crazy how much like video games it is. She's like, I'll lead the way. It's like, red leader down. And she just dies.
You just think of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
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 I wish there was a video of the cop tasering himself in the balls, though. That's the video we all wanted.
Mm-hmm.
We're never going to get it.
Yeah. Ashley Babbitt.
Next time something bad happens, the CIA is going to, like, distract us by releasing the video of the cop tasering himself in the balls.
Yeah.
Like, it's like like they do with UFOs and stuff.
Yeah. What's going to happen next? There's got to be I think we're due for a thing.
Robert Kennedy is going to be the president.
That would be cool. Did you see the video of him lifting weights?
I saw the video of him doing push-ups.
Yeah.
He's kind of jacked, but he's not that strong at push-ups.
No, that was the other thing. They had him doing like
He's jacked, but he could do like 6 push-ups.
like incline presses, and they were like, I saw a tweet that was like, this is the strongest president, this most jacked presidential candidate we ever had, and he's got like, I don't know, it's like 75 pounds
Total?
on the bar. Yeah, and he's like, does maybe 5 reps, and the other guy's just
We
cheating.
gotta have him on the show, dude.
I would love to. I emailed the campaign, which is as much as
Noah hit the campaign up too, yeah.
yeah.
We'll get them. We're gonna get candidates. I want to get him. I want to get fucking
Rina
Sawagama. I would love Rina Sawagama.
Rina Sagayama and fucking RF Kanata Dada Jr.
RF Kanadazada.
Yeah.
But RFK is going hard on the CIA killed my uncle. But why wouldn't he be like they killed? I mean, like they didn't even try to hide it with his dad.
Yeah.
With his dad, it was like
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, suck my dick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. They were like, yeah, some Palestinian guy.
Yeah, right.
I think he was Palestinian or
Yeah, right.
he got like shot in the back.
They didn't even bother writing a last name for him.
They didn't. Yeah, they gave it. They were like, yeah. What did we say? Bruce.
Yeah, yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah. If we want him on the show, we shouldn't joke about such things.
We're not joking about it. I mean,
I
like,
guess it is real.
if he's going out against saying declassify the Warren Commission and all the shit about his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, it's crazy because I remember during Trump, people were like, "This is the craziest it's ever been," and like January 6th and stuff. But they just kill it. They would just like assassinate in public.
Look, I don't think any part of the world is any less crazy at like
It's always
the
been
ruling
crazy.
elite level, because like somebody's got to be at the top. Somebody's got to be at the top and make all the decisions, but that's still going to be just a person, right, or a group
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
And you know, like imagine if me and you ran the world.
Like kill him.
Yeah, no, not even like a killing thing, but just like they're like, oh, well, we need to figure out what we should do for
You have to make a decision.
the energy industry in Africa. And I'd be like, I don't know, maybe it like runs on bananas. And then like 2 months later, they're like, yeah, your banana power plant idea, it killed 6 million people.
Yeah.
And then I have to be like, well, we better hope people don't find out about this.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, there's a reporter that is about to write a story about it. Like,
How are you gonna
we
stop
can just
that?
get rid of that. We can make that not happen. I'm like, oh yeah, could you do that? That's great. And then I forget about it. They're like, we murdered that reporter. I'm like, what? I
I
didn't.
thought you said get rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know. You
Yeah.
know? So it's gotta be
So it's like that, but you're just saying with Martin Luther King.
literally.
Yeah.
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 Like the guys that killed Kennedy, somebody at the CIA was like, we got to do something about this Kennedy guy. And then another guy was like, I know what we're getting Eric for Christmas. And then they murdered the president. And he's like, so what do you think? And he's like, you killed the
The
fucking...
actual president?
No, we can't. All right. Well, what's done is done.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like fucking 800 years ago, the king of England was like having secret gay sex with the king of France
Yeah, yeah.
while they were like in dispute. That was real.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Richard the Lionheart and Philip II.
That's facts?
Yeah.
They were at war, but they were in love?
I don't know if they were at war. There was tension.
Whoa.
But yeah.
There was a little bit of a release of tension. Usually.
Yeah. They went to have like negotiations or whatever, and then they started having gay sex with each other. Those are like the two guys that control Europe.
Wait, no way.
Yeah.
Wait, can we look this up?
Yeah. Later, not on the show.
Ugh, that is great.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool if Mao and Nixon were fucking each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that shit. Like
We went
Kim
over
Jong
there to get pussy off
Kim
of
Jong
Mao.
Un, they look at Kim Jong Un and they're like, look at this like insane despot that's killing himself with cheese and
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, well our elites do the same thing. They just do it with child pornography and fucking like Mayor Pete dances. They're all looking at child pornography and doing the Mayor Pete dance. Like legitimately.
Every single one.
And in a million years people look back and be like, look how stupid humans used to be.
They're just like that French guy and that British guy were fucking each other.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's pretty much the same exact thing.
And then they'll just still
500 years later.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they just had cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. We would really just put it out in the ether. If anyone works on his campaign and watches the show, we would love to get Robert Kennedy on the show. I know he did our sister program, Joseph Rogan Experience. But you know what? You could double up, baby. We've had guests that he's had.
We would love to have RFK on the show.
We would love to have him on the show.
We got some stuff we got to shoot this week. Are you on the road this weekend?
No.
Okay.
I'm in, oh yeah, I should say, I'm in Nashville, fucking whatever, dude. I'm in Nashville in a couple weeks. I don't fucking know. The July 14th and 15th. So I'm here for 2 weeks.
Yeah, 13th through 15th I'm in Austin at Cap City, and then 20th through the 22nd I'm at the Comedy Castle in Royal Oak,
Michigan.
Yeah.
Very nice.
On-
Where is that? That's just Detroit?
Yeah, it's Detroit, basically.
It's got a nice name.
Yeah. Damn, I really wish I didn't have to tour at all.
Yeah. It's nice having like 3 weeks off in a row.
Yeah.
It is really nice.
Well, then it makes doing this easier.
Easier. Yeah.
We got to figure out how to sell the show to Netflix. Hopefully this
We
writer strike continues long enough to completely destroy the entertainment industry. You know what I found out? The CEO of Netflix, like, and you know, not to be like, wow, what an inspiring story of this like billionaire, but like he just started off as a guy that worked at a video store.
Really?
Yeah, he's like worked his way up from like Blockbuster guy to CEO of Netflix.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of, yeah, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Well, like flies in the face of, because, you know, like every other
It was
billionaire story, it's
yeah,
like,
go-
yeah,
yeah.
after a $10 million loan from their parents, they
Yeah.
started a company that does nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
They're just basically they're basically laundering Saudi money
Yeah, no, he like worked his way up, district manager, regional manager.
at Blockbuster.
No, like some other video rental,
That's really cool.
some like retail, it's like like a Suncoast Video kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Hollywood Video, maybe. That was the one I used to go to.
Yeah, and then he met the guy who started Netflix, and then he joined the company 23 years ago.
That's pretty cool. Did you used to get the DVDs in the mail?
I never had a Netflix. I didn't sign up for Netflix
loved
until.
it. Yeah, I remember 2005, 2006, I would get DVDs. I was on the 3 at a time plan.
Mhm.
That summer break, I watched every movie.
Yeah.
That's when I got into movies. It was like my summer, after my freshman year. I was like, I want to know which movies are good.
No, I didn't. Not until the Netflix Instant Queue, which,
Was that streaming?
yeah. And then even then, I didn't have a Netflix account. I always used somebody else's.
Yeah,
Until,
that's what everyone does.
yeah. Until,
I had my own, and then I asked my mom. I said, "What movies are good? Like, what are good kind of movies?"
She said 101 Dalmatians.
And she said, "No." She said,
Mousetrap.
"The Conformist and Last Tango in Paris." So my mom was the reason why I watched that.
Yeah.
The butter fucking scene.
Yeah.
That was a recommendation from my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Apparently Brando had to show his peen in that. And he had Bernardo Berlucci not put in the final cut because he said his penis was the size of a peanut.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was so cold in the room.
Yeah, my penis looks
Maybe
so small.
It's like a peanut.
Mm-hmm.
My penis is the size of a peanut.
Also, my penis looks too small.
Who's that?
It's me, Marlon Brando.
My penis is the size of a
It's me, Marlon. Oh, it's me, Marlon Brando.
This penis? Fuck.
Oh, it's me, Marlon Brando.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fucker. This penis? I've got a penis. Could you suck me?
Yeah.
Greg?
You know, I have a penis.
I have a penis.
Could you suck my penis,
Could
Greg?
you suck my penis, Greg?
Greg, could you suck on my
That's
penis?
pretty much Marlon Brand. I have a
Yeah.
penis.
Damn. Damn, oh damn.
Damn, oh damn. Ginsburg, where are we at? Okay, beautiful. I have a big day today. We both have a big day.
What do you mean you have a big day today?
Well, I have like 3 things, big things.
Like what?
We're going to talk to that guy about Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
Then we got to finalize all
Did you email that phone call? Or reply to that email about the
call
phone?
at 4?
It's 4?
I said 4.
4 o'clock?
Did they confirm?
I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything. They're playing with us.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna play with us, dude.
I'm not trying to be played with.
I don't like getting played with.
Don't play with me.
Stop playing with me.
I'm tired of being played with.
Just email them that. Quit playing.
Mm-hmm.
Quit playing. You play too much.
Are you playing with me?
Quit playing with me.
You're playing with my penis? Yes, 4 p.m. is fine. Okay.
That's what I said. Oh, they said that too?
Yeah.
Okay, then just reply. 4 it is. Quit playing.
I'm gonna give them the phone number to the office phone.
You don't want them to have your phone.
No, what I want is if we're both gonna be on the call, I want a way to hit the mute button while you're talking, because sometimes you speak out of turn.
Like I'm embarrassing during.
You'll say things. When we're in the
You
middle of
actually-
negotiating, you'll give things up.
You're the interrupter. Actually, you're the interrupter in chief. Actually.
Oh, and during negotiations, absolutely, I have to, because you'll play our hand too early.
I told you to hold our hand. You wanted to play the hand.
You're confusing raising the stakes with playing the hand. I'm not.
No, you don't. You raise the stakes before you play the hand.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm doing.
But you don't show your hand.
I'm not showing my hand,
I said last week, don't show the hand.
and I'm not showing my. And what I was doing, I was not showing any fucking.
Yes,
hand.
you were.
I was raising the stakes.
I said, what's your hand? That's what I said. I said we find out what their hand is before we show our hand.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, how about this? I'll call your bluff. I'm not going to be on the phone call.
No, it's us together. We're partners in this.
So you're folding.
I'm not folding. We have a hand together.
It sounds like you're folding.
I'm trying to play our hand with you
Mm-hmm.
by strategizing, taking our two massive intellects.
I think I got suntan lotion in my eye sockets.
Did you go to the beach?
No, I put it on my face every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're afraid of getting a tan?
No, since I started shaving my face again, I got my skin dries out real bad.
My skin's been so
It
bad
started
recently.
peeling, so I have to put lotion on. I just use the SPF 20.
That's actually, you're supposed to do that as like beauty tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm just saying, we have a hand
I don't understand. It's so
and we know how to
What
play
the
it.
fuck happened that now like regular people have to like do like beauty shit? Like people are like, "What's your skincare?" You have to have a skincare routine.
Yeah.
It's like, can I just be fucking ugly?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
Yeah.
Now this is bullshit thing that happens. Yeah. Oh, everyone's beautiful. It's like,
true.
oh, so you mean I gotta buy some shit?
People are butt
Now
ugly.
everybody's gotta buy some shit.
Yeah.
You know how much it sucks to be a fat woman now? You have to be
You have to be
beautiful.
beautiful.
You have to put in all this work to be beautiful
It's not
on
fair
top
to
of being
them.
a fat, and still
Yeah.
nobody's fucking your ass.
Yeah.
And now you just have to go buy a bunch of shit.
Oh, they can find someone.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same guys that.
Yeah.
I don't think any of that's like moving the needle.
I agree with you. Yeah, that's a salient point.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be fat and ugly anymore. You have to still try to be beautiful.
Yeah.
You can let your whole goddamn body go and then
Yeah.
still try to be.
And nothing's expected of fat guys anymore. They're still just like, okay, how about this? 9 new Star Wars shows.
Oh, sick.
We'll give you these if you just keep quiet about what we're doing with the fat women.
They're not trying to be beautiful.
Don't let them know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to give you 15 streaming series. We're going to dump a cumulative 8,000 hours of Star Wars media on you in the time span of a year. We're just going to make
They are so lucky.
yeah, we're going to
Can
make
you imagine how nice that is?
Yeah,
They are lucky.
we're going to make the fat guys overdose on Star Wars.
While the ladies are running around stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Trying to look like the fat mannequin at fucking Target.
Right.
Oh, I wish I could be her.
Yeah. The fat mannequin at Target's doing cartwheels. It's wearing baby clothes and doing fucking one-handed handstand push-ups.
They can't do that.
No.
They can't live up to that.
No chance.
Just be ugly also.
Yeah.
That's right, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're like doing a little bitch.
Yeah.
We're being bitches.
They should have a pedophile mannequin also, just in case. Dude, speaking of, I watched the first 2 episodes of that Subway Jared docu-series.
Yeah. Tommy Pope and Chris were telling me about
That
it
might be
last
one
week.
of the worst pieces of media
It's
ever.
a piece of shit.
It's so bad.
Why is it so bad?
Because,
It sounds like it
well,
would be
here's the
right up your
problem.
alley.
Everyone already knows the story of Subway Jared.
I don't think
The Subway
I
mascot.
would assume you know that it in detail more than most people.
The basics are this. The Subway mascot, a guy that fucking lost weight eating Subway sandwiches and became their mascot, ends up being a pedophile.
We know this.
Everybody knows that. So you don't need to spend over 2 episodes like recapping that,
Yeah.
you know? So like right in the beginning, there's maybe a little bit of like Jared's backstory, but they just have to belabor every fucking single detail.
It's annoying.
And then you find out that most of this story was, for years, it was this one woman pursuing it, because he said it made an offhand comment to a lady one time. He goes, man, middle school girls are hot. And then this woman started a years-long campaign of faking a relationship with Jared and recording all of their conversations to get him to say. Then she has all these recordings where like, so would you ever, like, you can, like, what's your fantasy? Like, would you ever want to, like, maybe like a younger girl or something like that? And he's like, yeah, I guess. And then, you know, yeah. just like, you know, I mean, I'm sure he did. Boy, we find out he fucked kids or not. But it just takes
So did he not actually fuck kids, or he just said, I like that?
I think he had a bunch of child pornography or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounds like that she kind of set his ass
Sounds
up.
like she got a little bit obsessed with him.
Yeah.
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 Well, I heard that there was a dog fucking element. Maybe you're not at that point yet.
No.
But that's what Tommy Pope was telling me, is that he got caught because someone was going to fuck a dog in Denver or something.
Yeah.
I don't understand what he was talking about, but it sounds right.
He was gonna have sex with someone's dog.
Some lady was like, "Yeah, I fuck dogs or something."
But
That's
yeah.
how-
I don't know. I was getting annoyed with how, like, because it keeps cutting from, like, they interview some guy who was like different journalists, but none of them, like, I guess, or maybe we find out later that they had played a larger role. But initially, it's just a scene after scene of, like, Jared was like one of the most popular men in America. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing Subway Jared. And what people loved about him is the story was so inspirational. But he had a dark side. I knew something was wrong about Jared the first time. And then they interviewed the woman's son, too. And he's like, yeah, my mom really, she, like, knew something was wrong with Jared.
Who is the woman?
She's like, she was some, like, local radio lady from, like, fucking Tampa or something.
Is that where Jared's from?
She met him at, like, a wet T-shirt contest or something. He was doing.
And he was just making it rain all
Yeah,
over.
Subway was doing. Subway, he would do events for children. He would go to schools.
And tell them about being healthy.
Yeah, don't be fat.
Don't be fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're fat, don't worry about being beautiful.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, well, I just looked up dog sex Jared Fogle. I didn't find any of it, but I did find that there are a bunch of articles saying that a porn-sniffing dog helped bring him down. That the dog can smell electronic data storage devices like thumb drives and SD cards.
Yeah, Jared. What?
Yeah. That there's a dog.
I don't see. They
I
gotta
guess
get,
the pedophile will hide a little SD card.
K9 units should be illegal.
Why is that?
Because I don't think that they, like, a dog shouldn't be, have any kind of authority over a human being ever.
Well, it's a dog is more like, it's like a truffle pig, you know? The dog is using its nose to find something.
Yeah, but a truffle pig can't send you to jail.
I guess not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a dog shouldn't be able to produce evidence that's used at trial.
Right, the dog can't testify.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
What
seems
if it's
wrong.
the fucking corrupt ass
That
dog?
seems wrong to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can very easily plant evidence and then just be like, the dog found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the more we're talking about Jared, the more
'Cause
I
if
feel
it's-
like he should be.
If it's legal, I mean, how about this?
Not in jail.
If I'm the police, if
Yeah.
K9 units are real,
Yeah.
here's what I do. I get a parrot, and I train it to fly into criminals' houses and listen to everything. And then it comes back, and it's like, we're going to
Pizza.
rob the bank at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You know? And they're like, we got him, boys. And it's not an illegal wiretap because the parrot,
Because it's the parent.
yeah, the parrot gave me the information and it acted on its own.
Right. So you don't need a judge.
Yeah.
But is it admissible? That's the question, right? It's just hearsay from a parrot.
Yeah, I know, but that gives you probable cause. That's what the dog
Yeah.
provides. It's like if an officer walked by your car and couldn't smell weed, but an animal with like an unknown ability to sense things. What if there was, how about this? We don't know how octopuses work, right?
Yeah.
So an octopus, their conscience or conscious might have an ability to understand things in a four-dimensional way, right?
Yeah.
For all we know, an octopus could like see through time.
They can see time. Yeah.
They could see time. So an octopus very well may know that you're going to murder your wife in 2 years. If we found out, like if we gave an octopus a pen and said Eric is going to murder his wife, it would probably be true, you know?
Yeah.
But then you couldn't say, oh, well, Officer Octopus used his,
His time.
what is it? Super, like preternatural talent, their senses, to see
His sixth sense.
to see this. So that gives us probable cause to then arrest Eric based on the octopus's testimony. And then in arresting him, then they find out, oh, here's a knife, and on the knife he wrote, to murder my wife with, you know?
Yeah.
So then you would say, okay, well, that proves intent, and we're arresting him for, conspiracy to commit murder,
Yeah.
you know, shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're arresting him for murder. It's not like a Minority Report thing. But
But it is like Minority Report that the
it's based on...
octopus is the
It's
precog.
based on the octopus's initial... As you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so if a regular police officer can't smell weed in a car, but
Right.
this dog who can't even speak,
Yeah, this
right?
idiot.
And it's like, oh, I think there's something in here. That's not enough for me. I don't think it should exist. I think either a cop smells it. Now, of course, the cop could lie about it.
Right.
And I don't know why they'd lie about everything else anyway.
I want to see that cop on all fours sniffing around.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the dog's supposed to be the subjective.
Why can't the dog get trained? Or the
The
cop
dog's
get trained?
supposed to be the subjective thing. I'd say get rid of the dog, get rid of the cops, just have octopuses
Yeah.
using their power to control people's minds to make them not do crimes in the first place.
And you get like little tanks with wheels on them, and the octopus can.
Yeah, and a siren on top.
And a siren. Yeah. And it can move through the dry land worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm. Let's see Rena fucking Samagawa come back on that one.
No, she's fucking too busy. She's too busy judging us. Pre-judging.
Why is she like crawling around too on the stage?
It's a style.
Yeah, it's just
Kind of a
like
Limp
a
Bizkit.
spider thing.
Kind of a click click boom style.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a new metal click click boom style.
I'm gonna watch the video again.
Yeah, it's pretty
Arena.
good. It feels really like she's mad at me. Like kind of, I don't know, like it a little.
Rena Sawayaga. Rena
Sawagama.
Baby Yoda.
Penis baby.
We've caused a lot of trouble with a musician named Penis Baby Yoda, apparently.
Penis baby Yoda is pissed at us.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see this.
You texted to me. It's your last text.
I'll delete my text with you.
Why?
Well,
You don't want your girlfriend to see that you're texting me?
if I died,
You don't want your wife to see that you're texting the other woman?
if I died, I don't want people to...
To know that we were friends?
No,
I think there's video.
there's a lot of business stuff in there.
Yeah, I know, it's true. So you want to leave everything to what? My dog.
Yeah, hold on. Let's watch the video again. I'm sick and tired of these microaggressions.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. Rena.
What did Jared? Turn it up. Just one of those things. Getting gagas. What do you mean? You're mocking the fascist Axis powers, lady.
Tired of these microaggressions.
That's the thing, is she is Japanese and they are fucking fascists. They are.
Yeah.
They are. And you listen, I'll say this to Rina Sawagama, okay? Listen, you come from a fucking ethno state.
Right.
We did a joke about Japanese people being part of
Yeah.
the Axis powers during World War II. People that killed people like me. Don't come the fuck over here to our country, England, okay?
Yeah.
And tell us about our microaggressions.
Yeah.
Lady Sawagama.
Yeah.
And if you seem chill, though, I mean, we could talk. If you want to come on the Adam Friedland show, we talk more about it. But know your history
Yeah.
of fascism.
Yeah, in fact, I think as a way to make up for it, we're in Rena's name, we're starting a charity that will fly blurs to Tokyo to go around and talk to all of the locals about anime.
Yeah. Yeah. Do something for a fucking.
I'm sure they'll love that in Japan.
Yeah.
We'll send a flight with
I'm sure they love black people over there.
6,000 of our most autistic blurs.
There are. Do you see those guys?
Yeah, I know.
Remember we went to the anime child porn district? You see them walking around.
Yeah.
They're just like pigs in shit. They're so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll send our most aggressive and autistic blurs as a charity, as part of a cultural sharing program. We'll send them over to Japan.
We did a bit about Japan's alliance with Nazi Germany. Okay? Rena, the country that you are a citizen of.
Yeah.
Okay? And you're saying that's mocking Asian people. We are mocking fascism. Okay?
We also made fun of, or not made fun of, we were just questioning, which I was told now that Eskimo is a racial slur.
It's the E slur.
Which, okay, if that's
We
the
didn't
case,
know that.
fine. What do you call them then? And they
Inuit.
said Inuit. Wrong.
You can't.
Well, Inuit refers, I think, specifically to like the Canadian ones.
I think it's first persons.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's Inuit. That's like say, it's like to say Eskimo is a racial slur. It'd be like if you're talking about a Japanese person, or you're talking about a Chinese person,
Yeah.
right? You're talking about a Chinese person, and you say, oh, he's a Chinaman, and they say, oh, you can't say that.
You
That's
can't
racist.
say that. Yeah.
They're actually called Japanese people.
Uh-huh.
It's like that. That's no, I mean it is. That's what.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I think.
I don't know. I don't think so. I just think that, listen, she sounds like she's a little bit of a business dispute, and she's using little old us as a, she's holding a hand, all right? She's at the table.
Yeah.
She's pushing some chips in.
Uh huh.
She's not playing, and now she's playing it.
I think I gotta take some muscle relaxers.
Now you're going to take drugs?
Well, my back's it's hurting bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's call it, dude. We have that call at 4. I have to call this guy about Wednesday. We got a big one Wednesday, guys. Just wish us luck. I'm really nervous.
Yeah. Are you nervous? Why?
It's the first time I've been nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I there's no way I could be cool.
Yeah. Well, you're not.
I'm not gonna try to be cool.
But you're not cool in any of the other ones, so that's like an
No,
absurd.
no. Everyone says so. Everyone thinks I'm really cool in the other ones.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's just no way I could do it good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shit scared.
It'll be fine.
He's awesome. I think it'll be fine. I
Yeah.
think it'll be fine. But he is awesome.
Yeah. We have Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris. Fucking Doogie Howser himself.
We have Michael Richards from the movie Airhead. I forgot Ernie Hudson was in Airheads.
Huh?
Ernie Hudson's in Airheads.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
I love that movie.
I love that movie too.
Yeah.
I would love to show it to
Rena.
Rena. Show her a little bit about freedom. Free culture.
Yeah.
American culture.
Do you think she listened to the podcast?
I would love her to listen
She
to
probably
the
just read the article.
show. She just read articles that said that we were mocking Asian people.
Mm-hmm. It'll be funny to watch her reading those articles and reacting to it.
If she's like, yeah.
Does she play the guitar?
No,
I have no idea.
She was going like this.
I have no idea. What does she do?
She's a singer, and she fights on John Wick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like there's these people that are so famous and you have no idea. Like there's people that don't know who like John Cena is.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That you can even be at that level
Yeah.
and just not know.
Yeah.
Like there's you can go right in America.
You know who Billie Eilish
You can go in America and you can find an adult and you'd be like, oh, you're gonna go see the new James Bond movie, and they'll say, what's that?
What is that?
Like, James Bond. They'll be like, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I feel like everyone knows.
No.
No.
You'll find people. I told you about that. I was on a flight back from Minneapolis, and there was a couple sitting next to me, and they were going back to New York, and the flight attendant was like, oh, so are you visiting New York? Or they're like, no, we're going back home. We're visiting Minneapolis. And the flight attendant was like, great city. So what'd you get up to? And they were like, well, we went to go see Prince's recording studio. She's like, oh, okay. And then this conversation was bizarre. It made me feel like I was in a simulation.
That's cool. They went to Paisley Park.
Oh, so you know the name of it. Very good.
Yeah,
So
it's
everyone at home, just make note, Adam knows the name of it.
They went to Paisley Park.
So yeah, they went, they say, we went to Prince's recording studio. And the flight attendant goes, oh. And then this is where the conversation stopped making sense to me. Because then the girl says, do you know Prince? Like she asked him that, the flight attendant that as a follow-up question, which seems like a bizarre follow-up question.
That's where they went.
Right, so, no, the couple went to the recording studio.
Yeah.
They said, we went to Prince's recording studio.
Oh, do
the
you know?
The flight attendant goes, yeah, he goes, oh, and the girl says, do you know Prince? Right.
Yeah,
Which
okay.
seems like a bizarre follow-up to saying that they already went to the, you would lead with, do you know who Prince is? Well,
Yeah, we went to, yeah.
So she goes, do you know who Prince? After the flight attendant already reacted.
It's not that weird. It's
Okay, so
it's
that's not that weird. Just stop interrupting.
Okay, sorry.
So they, she goes, oh, do you know who Prince is? And the flight attendant goes, no. So the flight attendant says no, she doesn't know who Prince is.
Okay.
Next question from the girl is, have you seen the movie Purple Rain? And the flight attendant goes, oh, of course. And she goes, well, that's Prince. He's in that movie. She goes, oh, okay.
Well, she's lying. She hasn't seen the movie. That's the answer.
If you say so.
I think that's the answer. But that is bizarre. It's baffling.
Yeah.
But I like some people they lie that, oh yeah, I've seen that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
You do that all the time.
yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking you inside the mind of a liar.
Yeah. They need to invent books on vape. Then you'll finally read. If you can just inhale.
Dude, I'm getting through this autobiography of Roosevelt, and it is thrilling.
Teddy or
Teddy.
Eleanor?
I'm reading the Morris biography. of
Franklin
Roosevelt.
Delano Roosevelt.
I'm listening. No.
What the
to
fuck
Teddy.
kind of name is Delano?
Delano? It sounds Italian. to
No,
me.
well, it sounds handicapped. I think that's just a handicapped name.
No, I don't. It sounds Italian, honestly.
Yeah, he's
But
not.
I realized that, the Roosevelts, they were like an old New York family, but they were not kind of accepted into high society because they were kind of too what do you call it? The name was initially they weren't, because the name was like a little bit too, what's it called?
Handicapped?
Dutch. Roosevelt. I guess they were like but his mom was from the South, actually. His mom's family was
it's a
fighting
French
the
name.
Confederacy. What?
It's a French name.
Delano?
Philippe Delanoy.
Delano.
Pilgrim of Walloon descent. What the fuck is Walloon?
Walloon is Belgian French.
Um,
There's Flemish and Walloons.
they speak Langs Doyle, such as Belgian French, Picard, and Walloon.
Yeah. Did I tell you,
This is what they fucking look like?
Yeah, pretty much. Did I tell you I was asking my French friend once? I was like, "Oh, can you-"
Wait, hold on. They live. Walloons wearing Gillis masks in Binch.
Shane Gillis?
Yeah, Binch. That's the name of the town. Binch.
I'm from Bench.
I live in Binch.
Oh, look at this.
No way, dude. The municipality consists of Binch, Bray, Boverinus, Epinois. Epinois is the name of it.
Pinois?
I live in Epinois on Binch.
Yeah.
Ray sex. That's
Yeah,
so
from
close.
Binch.
That's so close to gay sex.
Ray sex?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In Wadres districts. I tell you, Europe is filled with a bunch of dumb bullshit that makes me laugh.
It's nice there, dude.
Did you see the video of the King's Guard yelling at the girl?
No.
Oh yeah, some people were, I think, mad about that on Twitter a
They were
couple
like,
days ago.
leave. What? She was like, Charles
She
sucks?
touched him, and the guy yelled at her.
Oh,
He's
the
like-
hat guy?
Yeah, he was like, "Don't touch me!" But he did like a little dance.
He's like, I'm sick of these microaggressions.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe slow your roll, get his consent before you can touch him.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Do you know why they have to? Was it you who told me this? Why they have to have the strap in the front, not underneath?
Mm-hmm. My plan was to go.
You know about this, right?
No, my plan was to go to England and just I have like a model of like a 17th century ship,
Yeah.
right? That I stand in front of them and I place it on a table about chest height, and then there's a plank that I lower to just above their face, and then I open a little hatch, and then up comes a tarantula in a cage, and I open it, and
Yeah.
I have one of those little cocktail swords, and
Yeah.
I walk the tarantula closer to the British guy,
Yeah.
and I'm smiling, and there's cat shit in my teeth. I'm like, let's see if he moves, you know, 'cause I'm not touching it.
Yeah, I'm not touching you.
But there's a giant spider headed towards him, so let's see
Yeah.
how he reacts.
You can get him.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can get him good doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not touching you.
My plot against England.
That's the plan. You're revealing the plan.
My plot against the bastards of England.
Oh my God! Look at him. Look at him. You look like fucking Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
You look like the.
Nice try, England.
You look like the fucking the what do you call it guy? The anonymous guy. The reason why they have the straps in the front and not underneath is that if their heads get knocked, they can break their necks because the hats are so heavy. So they have to have it here so the hat can fall off.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
All right.
Seems like the better answer would just be to not have a fucking strap on there at all.
Well, then the thing could get wobbly.
But then use a better hat. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like,
get a
what the
better
fuck?
fucking hat.
Fucking retards.
They're idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a dumb culture.
England?
Mm-hmm.
No, we respect them.
Do we?
Yeah, we decided to.
Their most important king was having gay sex with the king of France.
Well, that's cool, man.
We-
That's
Not if it's at the expense of doing your job. Look,
What's his job?
it's Pride Month, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with homosexuality.
No, we like it.
But if you're the manager,
engage in
if
it.
you're the manager at Cinnabon,
Uh,
and I order a fucking Cinnabon, and you say coming right up, and then you go in the back and you have gay sex for 2.5 hours instead of making my fucking cinnamon roll, then we got a problem.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Buster.
And that's, I think, really what most Americans are saying.
Yeah.
You know, when they get, it's not that they have a problem with the LGBT movement.
So they're not doing their damn jobs.
It's that there's a quality of standard that the middle class expects in this country.
Yeah.
That's,
I want my shit on time.
oh my God.
All right, well, we got a bunch of things we have to do today. Adam, we're good? All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Until next time. And if you haven't gotten a chance, subscribe to the Adam Friedland Show on YouTube. We're building an incredible network. We're the talk show. That is the final talk show on television. There will never be another one again. Thank you for watching, folks. And send Nick your prayers. Okay? Thanks a lot.
I'll be all right. I'll be good. I've
be good.
already. Oh, fuck.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, it's just like my ass is so tight.
Why don't you get a massage?
They don't do your ass.
You can have them do your
Ah, fuck.